What was the impact of Comecon? Imagine a world divided not just by ideology but by economic systems. In this context, the Council for Mutual Economic Assistance, often known as Comecon, was born in 1949. This organization was established by the Soviet Union to create an economic alliance among Eastern Bloc countries during the Cold War. Its impact on European history is significant and multifaceted. Initially, Comecon aimed to shift Eastern European economies away from Western influence. It sought to counter initiatives like the Marshall Plan, which was designed to aid Western Europe. By promoting cooperation among socialist countries, Comecon organized trade, investment, and industrial specialization. This approach helped rebuild war-torn economies in Eastern Europe under Soviet guidance. One of the most notable effects of Comecon was the reorganization of economic exchanges among its member states. This effort deepened the divide between Eastern and Western Europe. Trade policies established by Comecon led to a significant increase in intra-bloc trade, which more than tripled in the early years. However, this also meant that economic interaction with Western Europe was limited, reinforcing the Iron Curtain. Comecon also facilitated major infrastructure projects. For instance, it supported the integration of railroads and electric power grids across Eastern Europe. The construction of the Friendship oil pipeline was another key project, allowing Soviet oil to flow to member countries. In 1963, the establishment of the International Bank for Economic Cooperation provided a way to finance joint investments, promoting coordinated development. Despite these efforts, Comecon faced many challenges. The price systems in member states were often incompatible. Prices were usually set by governments instead of market forces, which made efficient trade difficult. Bureaucratic inefficiencies and a lack of true market mechanisms led to redundant industrial production. This limited the bloc's economic growth compared to Western Europe, which was integrating through the European Economic Community. By the 1980s, Comecon countries were struggling with economic issues, worsened by external shocks like fluctuating oil prices. The political changes of 1989 and 1990, along with the collapse of Soviet control, ultimately led to the dissolution of Comecon in 1991. This marked the end of its role in coordinating Eastern European economies. In summary, Comecon's impact on European history includes the creation of a structured economic bloc that reinforced the division of Europe during the Cold War. It supported socialist cooperation and undertook significant infrastructure projects. However, it also highlighted the limitations of centrally planned economic integration, contributing to the economic difficulties that preceded the political transformations in Eastern Europe.